Alright, here we are back with more Final Fantasy XIV Summoner Quests. We just hit level 25, which opened up our next class quest. So, let's see what Tina's got for us. We gotta chase Kayla around now. Have you come to ask about Kayla's condition? The Foreseer is unchanged. She walks about as if all the joy in life has been leached from her soul. All over book. Okay. I believe the only one who can help her now is the same person who broke Kayla out of her shell the first time, our absent guildmaster. And, though I am leery of the coincidence, the man himself has, at long last, been spotted. Should you seek out his last known location, it is unlikely he will still be there. And even should you catch him, he may not deign to speak with you. Nevertheless, this may be our only chance. Pray travel to Memorune's trading post in Upper Lenotia and speak with anyone who might have seen the guildmaster. Oh, and one more thing. Though he prefers us not to use it for some inexplicable reason, our leader's name is Cridtia. Okay. Alright. At the trading post. Well, quick way to get there. Be through airport. Then north from airport, up into the next zone. Now this particular class quest here is not very strenuous. It's just basically a lot of run around. Oh, and about, I'd say 5 minutes ago, finally unlocked a chocobo, so don't have to walk everywhere now. I won't go over the whole process of unlocking a chocobo and all that, since it's pretty much directed toward you. You're pretty much directed toward it through the main story. You have to almost be going out of your way to ignore any potential side quests in order to miss your chocobo as soon as it becomes available. So it'd be kind of pointless trying to go over that. All right. We will be coming back to see him for the main story. Of course, gotta have aggro on some wolf that thinks he has any hope of beating me. Okay, yeah, go away. The witness is over here fishing, I do believe. Yep, there we go. Hey, Fisher, what's up? Afternoon, sir. I was the one who sent word to your guild about spotting your leader. It's a right rare sight to see Kyle. Fuck it. Roaming about. He asked me the way to Thalios. Could be he was seeking to speak with the scholar who lives out there. Okay. That's right on over here. It'd be great if we didn't have fates like all over top of everywhere we need to be. That seems to happen a lot until you actually get above level 50 and get out of the original 2.0 story and unlock new areas. All the old areas are pretty much just overrun with fates. Hello there. Why, yes, I did receive a visit from a gentleman identifying himself as the Arcanist Guildmaster. An odd fellow, but obviously possessed of a well-rounded education. As it so happens, he bid me pass on a message to anyone who came searching for him. Ahem. Reunited, the 3 slips of parchment hold the problem to the solution. The Guildmaster mentioned that the slips of parchment are concealed among the bones of Thalos. I suppose you are expected to search for them. Yep. Those will be up here. This here is done to try to force us into battles with trash enemies. Up here is a bunch of kobolds that, well, since they're on the hunt list, may as well beat the hell out of them anyway. And that's about it for him. Yeah, he ain't getting up. Once again, nothing's changed. Just lead in with your tank pet. Miasma, Bio. Fit in your energy drain during Bio's cooldown, and then just go to work. Don't really need to bust another energy drain on this guy. He'll be dead soon enough. Now, where was it? I think it was... Yeah, there we go. Sometimes they can be hard to see amongst all the clutter. Alright, there's one. Another one's down here on the... amongst all the bones and whatnot. Let's see, exactly where, though. There we go. Now we got a little quick jump puzzle getting back up these bones to the top. This game isn't really... It doesn't do Mario very well, even though it expects you to in some places. There we go. Oh, hey, 2 for the price of 1. Okay, and then go ahead and switch target to the other one. Dot him up as well. Lost aggro on that one. Okay, he's got it back, but they're both about to die anyhow. There's one. And there's 2 dead. I think the Pickman's a different one. He's on the list still, so let's go ahead and get him. Sustain the pet if he's taking damage. I mean, he can still last, like, forever again. He didn't need that sustain, but why not? And a Footman. Hey, buddy. Your days are over. They have that annoying, basically a protect buff, but still, they're not dangerous in the least. And that's about it for him. Dude, you'd have lived a lot longer if you'd have just let me have the parchment. Ha! I just stuck a quick bio on that other one because he was almost dead. A couple of ticks would have finished him. He almost didn't get that protect off, but that's okay. They're all dead. Camera. Okay, there we go. Now we'll have to go back down. Around where the corals sit. I do believe they're also on the hunt list, so we'll be killing them too. Good, that fate's finally done, so all that nonsense will clear out. Alright. Here you go. Have you tracked down those 3 slips of parchment? Yes, here you go. Interesting. They actually exist. Oh, jeez. To be perfectly honest, I thought you had been sent out on a wild dodo chase. Let's have a look at these, shall we? Well, well, penned an ancient Allegan, no less. Of course, Allegans. Allegans everywhere. Everything about this game is about them. Fortunately for you, I have a passing familiarity with the script. Seek the box at Fool Falls. Dance a jig for your wooden audience. Claim the secret from the open heart. In other words, find a box and dance for it. Alright. Now let's go dance for a box. Now, if you were thinking, you know, dancing for a box doesn't really test your skills as, you know, your job or class, you'd be absolutely right. There's no point to it whatsoever that I can think of. It's just one of those things that the game makes you do. One of those, I guess, just to, so that you can say you were doing something. And 2 dummies down. And they're gonna aggro me, so fuck it. I'm just gonna murder everything in my path, just because they're starting to get me a little bit pissed off. And you too, buddy. Don't think I didn't see you over there, creeping around, wanting a sneak attack. And he's down to half health, so I'll hit him with a sustain, just so he'll regen a little bit faster on the way to these coral pups. Yep. Coral pups, you guys gotta go. They have that annoying paralysis attack, as well as their point blank AoE, their circle AoE that also gives you a nice little status gimmick as well if you're hit by it. And I think we have to mow down 5 of these fools. Can't really remember. Oh, just what we needed. A fate directly on top of where we need to be. Wasn't I just mentioning that? Till you get out of a Realm Reborn areas, there's going to be a fate on top of you everywhere you go. Or at least it's going to seem that way. Okay, that's all the pups. Am I gonna get stuck doing this fate? I guess I am. Now here, since you have him tanking a boss, go ahead and keep sustain up on him. Not Titan. Topaz got slowed there, so. Alright. We'll go with sustain and an energy drain there, and then back to it, and then a bio because it's about to run out. Boom, there we go. As long as you keep your eye on those damage over time timers on the enemy HP meter, you'll be okay. You never want to let both of them drop off and wind up just spamming ruin again and again and again. That's just bad business there. Okay, he's taking damage and sustain is off of him. You can see on your party list whenever you put sustain that green arrow next to him. And now he just used his earthen ward, well, not earthen ward. I don't know what it's called for Topaz, quite frankly, but it's a damage mitigation skill that your tank pet has. Okay, bio about to run out. There it is again. Boom. Oh, I need this like I need a hole in the head. Great, I got paralyzed by that piece of trash. I'll just let it run out. Except pissing me. Okay, there we go. Alright, and back on the boss. Paralyzed the tank too. That's okay, I can just keep using sustain to keep him healed. Get this piece of shit out of the way so I can just do the goddamn class quest. That's all I want. Well, you get a little bonus footage here of the game just throwing every obstacle in your way to prevent you from doing something simple. Okay, you can die now. Thank you. Jesus. If I wanted to fate grind, I'd go somewhere and fate grind. Okay, here we go. Dance. Now ads will pop. At least 3 more. Yep, of the little slug varieties that like to have their point-blank AoEs everywhere. Just make sure to rotate Topaz through each one of them, so he'll get aggro on all of them. Don't be afraid of using sustain if it looks like he's taking a little more damage than you're comfortable with. And he's done. Finish him off, Topaz. There you go. Now. Okay. I was gonna say, we're supposed to open the box now. There we go, slip of parchment. If there are answers you would seek, then to the trading post now go. Before the owner, be not meek, with your 2 feet provide a show. So all that bullshit that we just went through, from beginning to end, just tells you to go back right exactly where you started and just dance in front of the guy at the trading post. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't designed to have to make you fight a bunch of Kurls and a Fate as well. It was just supposed to really... The only real trap there was the slugs. I would like to be able to just creep by, but they're just determined that's not going to happen today. It's determined we're going to kill everything on every map. Would be great if we were Blue Mage, because they actually get experience points for killing trash on the overworld. However, we get a nice big cup of nothing for it. You and your protect buff should have been dead. There. Now, you know what? Before it even begins, since this is a kill everything video instead of a job quest video, we're just gonna go ahead and kill shit. Well, what this does do is wear all our gear out so that we can now spend our gil on repairs. Oh, and that Fate's back up right there, too. I mean, that fate just despawned, what, 5 minutes ago? And it's already back up? Pretty sure we don't need a fate up at all times, everywhere. They give shit experience and rewards. There's no reason to do them. Well, actually, I can't say that. Early on, trying to gain Grand Company rank, it's one of the very few ways of grinding out the Grand Company seals you need to buy your promotions. But that's really the only thing they're good for anymore. Dungeons and things like that give way more experience. They're not a good way of leveling. Ah, here he is now. Ah, now that was most entertaining. I must have something to amuse me during these little jaunts back to civilization, you understand. Based on my evaluation of your abilities, however, I calculated that you would arrive at this point somewhat earlier. You balked at the dancing, didn't you? No, I got attacked by every swinging dick on the planet. That's what happened. I never expected you to be so shy. Another variable to add to your list of characteristics. I keep extensive mental notes of all the guild's members, you see. As an arcanist, it is a simple matter to engineer events so that I might meet you face to face. After all, strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into the desired reality. Yes, your little jailbait girlfriend already told us that a few quests ago. And I do so enjoy seeing others dance in the palm of my hand, as it were. Here, you may have this. Think of it as payment for your performance. Though you might consider passing the tome on to Kayla. That is the reason you sought me out, was it not? Before you give Kayla the grimoire, however, I must insist that you dance for her. I will know if you don't. All this banal interaction has simply exhausted me. It is time I return to my studies. You, on the other hand, should travel forthwith to the anchor yard in Limsa. Be well, Alex. We shall meet again. I'm 100% certain of it. Well, okay. That's most of it done. Now, back to Limsa. Now it's a little bit of a hike over to the anchor yard. It's nowhere near any aetherite. But all we'll have to do is run up on her, do a little dance, throw the book at her, and we'll be done with the level 25 quest. Let's see, where exactly? Hang this left over by the guy that we originally asked where she was at in the last quest. Dodo's on, there we go. That's his name. Shit, where is it? Ah! Nope. Hold up. I'll have to use the thought there was a staircase over here. Going up. Nope, guess not. Oh, I went down the wrong. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Went down the wrong fork. Here we go. Alright. My mind is ordinarily a whirlwind of probabilities and feints and counterattacks, but now there is naught but silence. This is how it once used to be, and perhaps how it always will be from now on. Wow. It's just a book. God damn. Alright, let's do the dance. Were you always one for dancing? I don't recall any such you have met our guildmaster, haven't you? Yep, you guessed it. That would explain your odd behavior. He does so enjoy seeing people perform unexpected acts of frivolity. But what could have spurred our reticent guildmaster to speak with you in person? That would be this thing. Here. He gave you this grimoire to give to me. Uncanny, it is identical to the tome I received the first time I ever met our leader. Well, they are level 1 weapons. He's probably got a stack of them that he just hands out to everybody, if we're honest. But, you know. You have my thanks, Alex. The guildmaster is fond of games and mischief, and I understand the troublesome trials he likely put you through before deeming you worthy of his attention. With this gift, however, his message to me is abundantly clear. I am to shape reality into the one I desire. And that means defeating Dosmaga. Gods, my mind is alive again with strategies. I must have time to think. Pray inform Mistress Tina of my return to duty. Okay. And that'll be that. I'm sure Tina will have a nice little speech prepared for us. But as far as the runaround and all that nonsense, that's finished with. As I said, there was no, quest battle or any of that in this one. That'll be for the level 30 quest. All right. May as well along the way stop off and repair the gear. There he is. Now, I do believe we get a book of our own. We'll finally get a level 25 weapon. Definitely not the greatest weapon in the world, but it's better than what we've got. It is unfortunate that both Kayla and our guildmaster are possessed of such impenetrable personalities, but at least in the case of the Foreseer, we have an inkling as to the nature of the cage that imprisons her. I continue to hope that her partnership with you shall gradually pry those bars apart. Return to your training and prepare yourself for the demanding tactics Kayla is sure to formulate in the days ahead. Yeah, actually it is pretty damn complicated. Well, let's see here. Almost all of these are an upgrade now. Hands, boots. We'll go with the headwear. Alrighty. And that's that. Level 25 quest complete. The next time will be the grand finale, level 30. We'll get to put Dosmaga's face in the toilet where it belongs. In the meantime, I'll have to go gain another level or so to get a couple new skills. Well, at least one. Bio 2 we'll be getting at level 26. And we'll also have opened up another dungeon. Not sure whether or not I'll run through a dungeon before or after actually unlocking the job, because we do have a few more skills now than we did for Sastasha. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and continue doing what we're doing. Continue on the main story. Once we get to level 30, we shall see Tina again. Till then, take care.